you speaking your game, you speaking what you've been through. What would be like? I would say the strongest concurrence. It would be like the biases of your experiences, what you've been through, how things have made you felt, or the biases of your zodiac. Which, let me enlighten that on far as zodiac part. It's a brick wall.
Well, I have to know my personnel. It's important to know who I'm talking to.
Right.
And that's something that I focus on.
Mm-hmm. Let's take off track, but peeping this jaw, I'm like,
For sure.
mm-hmm.
Knowing my personnel is why I listen to the stars, and who I'm talking to is important. But I listen so keenly and I observe so much when a person is speaking to me that I can only speak about and advise something that I actually have been through or actually know about, because I can only share my wisdom. And if I see a vision on something being easier, because coming to me means you want a solution. That's also me being a Virgo. So like going off of my biases is, because I'm equipped with this, but I only really, what confirms it is my experience. That's really the best way I can put that.
100%. But the teacher of mirrors, by definition, promotes self-awareness, reflection, and accountability. Let's call it that. That's teacher 3. And like, I mean, me giving introspection on who I am, and then what my zodiac sign is, being a Libra, it's like, that's interesting that's even a teacher. Because, as you mentioned the stars earlier, like that kind of gives the demographic to be present, not only to be present, but to understand that what is confirming your biases. I think a lot of people haven't confirmed their biases because they're afraid to. They're afraid to be they're afraid to be changed, they're afraid to be incorrect, they're afraid to be wrong. And either I would say, for sure, either I would give it to like people are more so afraid to rewrite who has taught them. And like I myself can only speak on, like, I'm definitely learning from the people who taught me the most. People I would give the most credit in my life is the people that I have grown and have seen that don't know nothing at all. Like they know to their biases and to their experiences. And we're in a melting pot of two things, biases and experiences. We're in a constant cycle. And then who knows who their teachers was. I think that's the most scariest part. I think that's also the thing that generations don't get to feel and get to see a lot. Is because, like, if I would have got to saw who taught my dad, your dad, just imagine the kind of rapport I'll be able to move, intellect I'll be able to move at such a very
You know
low
where
age.
to look. It's like a table of contents to look at your parents.
It's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
so like, what would you say, or is there a teacher / experience that you feel like you need to level up? Like, what experiences would you like to go through, or put yourself through, or get closer to, to level up and get to that next level?
I would learn how to use my ego. I'm not an egotistical person, but I want to use my ego to build myself in the best position and to put the people I love in the best position. I think the fact that I feel like I'm very aware of people's egos, and I've been in a situation where that made me timid. That made a situation that made me like less proactive.
You see how unhealthy it is, and you really don't want to dwell in that mind space.
Exactly.
And heart space.
The heart space. To match the energy of somebody who, it may look good. It may be getting them what they want right now. It may be working for them. Like, and I think that's very true. But I want my ego to heal. I want my ego to be something that definitely inspires, that doesn't like make people think about what they don't got. Like, and to really remind people of who they is. Like, I think that's like something that I've seen, that's something I've definitely been on. The vulnerability in ego.
Exactly. Honestly, the teacher of ancestry and legacy and where you come from. And also with that being the traumas that come from that. So learning the lessons from our past. and to hone in on that, to be empathetic and transparent that everyone has the trauma that they never recognized, or we never recognized, because it's not something that we created. We dealing with our forefathers' traumas, but to heal those and to know our ancestry would be my way of going to that next chapter, that leveling up, because I can share this information, so where not everyone has to go through it how I'm going through it, and like that's my next step, and it also helps us know who we are.
What kind of teacher would you say you want to be to, like, your son specifically?
Employer, structure and discipline.
Yeah, definitely.
There's also something that I rigorously am teaching myself. And again, being tied to the rebel and the patience, it's stubborn. So everything else becomes in a way where it has to hit you upside your head. And it's always simple.